Hello again, everyone. This is Joe Henches with Beyond the Chart, and this is technical analysis of the stock market today. Today is Tuesday. I actually want to say Monday, but it's Tuesday, September 1st, first day of September. Happy September, everyone. So this is an abbreviated version of my weekday market wrap video that I produced for the Insider members on my website. And we're going to take a look at the Nasdaq today, the markets today, actually the last 2 days of action because I haven't put one out in 2 days. And then we're going to look at USO, Netflix, and GoPro tonight. Okay, so the Nasdaq was down 140 points or almost 3%, 2.9%. The Dow was down 469 points. Big whopping move. And you can see, as I talked about in my post and video with the insiders last night, that this compression was occurring here. It started on Friday and then kind of continued into Monday, in that this 2 days of compression was the tightest 2 days since all the way back up in here. Okay. And, you know, you can look at single days of compression, but you can also look at 2 days and 3 days and look where it clusters. And like I've talked about many, many times, compression leads to expansion. And we got that type of expansion move. Big gap down here in the Nasdaq today. Seems to be continuing. This is kind of a re-entry setup for me that I typically use on stocks, in that, you know, you got to close back above the 10, and then you break the low of that high bar and get a close below the 10, and we got the continuation to the downside. We'll see if it continues, but that's the way it looks right now. All right, let's take a look at USO oil, because that was big in the news today. So after having these big moves to the upside and talking about, I don't know, I think I read some statistics. There's never a lack of statistics and stuff that you'll be out on the news sites for what's happening. So this is the biggest, I think, move or rally in oil in 25 years, and then followed by an 8% drop today, which was the biggest drop in 2 months. So I had talked about this in my video last night with the insiders, that we were hitting this potential resistance zone in here. Initially had identified this level. Now we got this one here, and then sure enough, it seems to be playing out. Now, we'll see whether or not this is a strong enough move, and it's really going to, you know, has it really put in a bottom. Pretty strong move down across the board in here, and I just think that it may take a little bit more than that to put in a bottom. So that's what we'll be watching. And then the two biggest percentage losers today, the biggest percentage on my board, I follow about 56 stocks that for potential options trading trades, but monitoring these. Netflix was the number one, and it was the biggest loser, percentage loser. I think it was, I can't remember, 8%, something like that, down 9.24 for the day. Now the trends are still up in terms of intermediate and long-term trends are still up. Short-term trends down. So now the short-term trend is always going to turn first. So we'll see whether that holds and turns it down. I'm counting 5 waves up, both on the minor waves and intermediate waves up on this stock. So yeah, I think it's ripe for a turn. GoPro exited out of trade idea that we're in with the insiders, and this was the third portion of that. We gotten in up here with puts, and had gotten out one third, and then got out of the last third here today, based on the way it's signaled and all of that for getting out. So this worked out very, very well for me. I mean, it may continue down, but right now I'm never going to complain about the entire trade working out the way it did. So very, very profitable trade idea. So, all right, that's it for tonight. That's kind of a quick rundown of where we're at tomorrow. Let's see, I'm not sure there's any big news. We're starting to lead up to the Labor Day weekend and the jobs report on Friday morning. So everyone have a great Wednesday, Thursday. I'll talk to you soon.